Sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, no, no. I know it's hard to be polite, and it's easy being petty. My mama used to tell me, gotta use you when he ready. Man, it's crazy how my brother said it could've been my cell. It's either prison or a grave, that's what everybody tell me. Man, life ain't a beach, it's a female dog. I'm staying 10 toes down, though I still might fall. Oh yeah, now I done came through, knocking pictures off you walls. Loving people who persecute you, it's still a tough be a light up on my path and a lamp under my feet. I know my faith strong, but my flesh still kinda weak. When that victory be looking like the verge of defeat, and I feel that disrespect, help me turn my other cheek and say, sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, no, no. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No. See, it's hard to be polite. It's easy being petty. Mama used to tell me, gotta use you when you're ready. Cause I ain't working on my own timing. Ain't got no diamonds on me, but I stay shining. Yeah, yeah. They say the world would be a better place if we take out the hate.
Stop all the hate right now.
Yeah. Let's keep it real, it'd be better if we just subtract the fake. Yeah, so be a light up on my path and a lamp under my feet. I know my faith strong, but my flesh still kinda weak. When that victory be looking like the verge of defeat, and I feel that disrespect, help me turn my other cheek and say, sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun here, and today, folks, we have a very good show. We're hoping to get out here to you guys today. I do mean today. Today is the March 29th pre-show. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for something that's going to happen, that's going to change the way shit goes down from now on? Now, our subject, Mr. Joseph Earl McPeak of True Bones Motions, has decided that he was going to wage war against a Mr. Matt Sprader. And in the process of raging a war against Mr. Matt Sprader, he's been trying his damnedest to get me involved, which is him trying to convince everyone that I'm the one behind the whole thing, when Joe was really the one behind the whole thing. You see, Joe went over to Matt Sprader's and decided he was going to keep up the aggravation towards Matt Sprader. Matt Sprader had called Joe's mom, and shit happened after that. And in the process, I somehow got Matt Sprader's number and started communicating with Matt Sprader, which led to the police showing up at Joe's house, and also Joe getting served days later to show up in court on March 29th. So he can get served, I do believe, a P.P.O. Now, we all know it's because Joe has read out his court summons, and Joe claims that I had something to do with this. I had absolutely nothing to do with someone in his own little town coming after him for stalking, harassment, and other violations of someone's persons or whatever. But as you all know, that super troll, Joseph Earl McPeak, the other day, this is breaking news, folks. Joseph Earl McPeak is, matter of fact, it's past it's past 9 o'clock Central Time, and he hasn't got up the stream not once today. So I guess this is all the stuff that he has to do. Besides, hold on, let me get my screen up, folks. Let me get the main screen. So this is all the things that little Joey has to do before he goes to court. Most of it pertains to cleansing his channel of all the garbage he's been putting up and aggravating, harassing people, especially trying to make it look like I'm the one who's doing all this stuff to him and someone's attacking his mom. I guarantee you his mom is okay. His mom is not hurt. I guarantee you his little acting he does to say, oh, I'm doing this because you did this. It's always a cause and effect with him. And think about his causes, he makes the causes up so he can effectively go after somebody for no apparent reason. So his new cause and effect is that because he himself went and started at the clear blue aggravating Matt Sprader and trying to hurt his job, his income, his family, and then Matt Sprader in return called his mom to tell his mom, can you please tell your son to stop? Joe gets angry because someone tattletale to his mom to ask her to control her son's behavior because he can't do it himself. Oh, Mr. Fox, how's it going, son? Oh, wow, it's tomorrow already, the 29th? How interesting that Joe all of a sudden wants peace. And this is for the Peanut Gallery, folks. Get the Peanut Gallery a warm welcome. We got Ty Fox and Eve Batten here. What's up, guys? Eve Bat says, oh, wow, tomorrow is already the 29th. Ty Fox is, how interesting that Joe all of a sudden wants peace. Yes, we'll talk about that, too. And also, how time flies. Eve Bat, Todd Fox says, too little, too late. Eve Bat says, greetings, everyone. Todd Fox says, hey, Eve. And Eve Bat comes back and says, Joe wants peace now. Last I checked, he was sending me threats. Shots across the bow, if you will. Then Eve Bat comes say something to Todd. Thank you so much for sending us those videos and keeping us up to date with all of this. I haven't had the energy to invest much time into the following this progressing disaster. And it is a disaster, folks. It is a disaster, and the disaster ain't aimed towards still don't know how his mom got hurt, do we? Well, we can theorize the fact that his mom probably got hurt because Joe keeps on causing trouble and people have to call her. And the woman is like 95 years old and she can't control her son. This is something that she actually said in the police report when they went to go and talk to her. She basically said that she can't control her son and she doesn't know what to do with him. I can give her some good advice. Kick the fucker out. Kick him out. Because I don't know who you willed your estate out to, but whoever comes in and gets your estate after you pass away anyway, they're going to wind up kicking him out anyway. So there you have it. I think he's trying to claim that the police contacting his mother was an attack against her health. No, the police contacting your mother was their job after the fact you went out and harassed somebody. And they've been telling you for years, not days, not hours, not weeks, but years to leave him, his family, and his business alone. But Joey, he can't do that. He can't leave people alone. He can't just stop himself. So what Joey's been doing ever since he got served is basically cleansing the clock, taking down videos that actually show him in the process of doing all the shit that he claims he doesn't do. Videos that actually mimic his videos when he make memes and evil shit of people. Somebody decides to make memes and evil shit of him as well, and Joe doesn't like that, So it's a whole thing about Joe going around cleansing the internet of anything he's done before he shows up in court, before it becomes evidence against him. The only person hurting Lou Thorsby, Joe's mom, is Joe himself. True that. That's going to be unrealistically stressful. I can't imagine. Yeah, it's got to be. That's true. I mean, yeah, that's got to be stress on that old woman. She poor old lady living with a buffoon in her garage. So, how many people have to ask you the phrase, please stop, before you get the message, Joe? Yeah, yep. So, in the pre-show today, I'm gonna try to see if I can find the videos. I think I'm gonna download them on my other computer. But Joe was sort of kind of stopped yesterday because let me see if I can find the video. I'm going to downloads. I'm gonna show this in the folder. I don't know if this is the video, but I got a couple of videos here that I'm going to show you guys that's going to highlight some shit about this stupid fucker. So Joe wants peace now. He's made 2 videos, and he plays the piano through these videos. And he doesn't say how he wanted peace or how he's going to reconcile with his victims about what he's done. He just plays the piano and writes a manifesto, and it doesn't even say or apologize for the shit that he's done since he wants peace. See, everybody was at peace until Joe decided he wanted to take out his petty revenge out on people. You know, and it goes to the point that the man is extremely petty. If you say anything about him, he gets angry, and years and years and years harassment and stalking to follow later because he can't stop himself. You know, it's hard for someone to stop themselves when they feel like they're winning. You know, Joe feels like this whole time he was winning, but after P.P.O. and having the police show up multiple times and the FBI show up his house multiple times to ask him to stop, he can't get it out of his system. He figures that the only way to have people to not talk about them is to actually go and harass them. And if that doesn't work, he goes for low-hanging fruit, which being your friends, family, and anything else that you care dear about, because that's what prone psychopaths do. If they can't get to the target, they're gonna go around the target and try to make life for the target impossible. So in other True Bones news, what's up, Donnie? Joe said he wanted peace like 8 times. It lasted like 2 days. Apologize to everyone for single then. Apologize to everyone for every single thing then. For the racism, for the bigotry, for the transphobia. Hey Don, it's just BS from Joe. Of course it is. The woman hate, the stalking, the delusions. Hi y'all. At least the Real Illusion Marketplace blocked them. Oh yes, I was just getting ready to say that. So I do think I got the video here. Let me try to get the video back up. Let me try to find the video, folks. Hold on, I think it's in my downloads folder. Let me go my downloads folder again. So I think this is it right here. This may be it. Oh, so Joe, here's the most funniest thing that happened to Joe. And to put it in perspective before we get started here. You know what? Everybody's here except for Polywick. Where's Polywick at? Because I know. Oh, that's probably Polywick right there. We can't have the show without Polywick. Hold on. Let me see where. Where's she at? Here it is. Here we go. All right. Okay, where are the fantasy lawsuits you're going to file, Joe? Where did they go? It's late at night in the Philippines, isn't it? Yeah, where did all those threats go? Yeah. It's late night. Yeah, it is pretty late night. But she will pop up eventually. She will pop up sooner or later. So folks, let's start the roll on this show here as we go through the many things Joe has done. I'd like to thank True Bone Motions Animation, not True Bones, but True Bone Animation Studios, for putting up a majority of the shit that Joe doesn't want nobody to see. And we're going to go through that over the next couple of hours. This is going to be a fun-packed show. Too late. I'm going to go get some supplies for Pollywood to roast over this guy's dumpster fire. And I think everybody, I said everybody should do a pre-show because Joe's going to get another protection order, and depending on what happens tomorrow, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I think that protection order is going to be some things in there that's going to probably make it a lot better for everybody. It should really be called True Bones Motions. True Boner Motions. So I think this is the video, and what happened is that Joe's been going over to Real Illusion and attacking the vendors. Joe can no longer go over to the forum board. Peter does not answer his emails. Nobody over there on the support team answers his emails. They always take his emails, they never respond to them, and they close them. And, and so Joe decided that he's going to force them to listen to him by going over to where the vendors are, the marketplace, and leaving snide comments, very nasty comments on their work, saying that it's stolen, you can get this from True Bones, and all this other shit. So what happened is that they, Real Illusion just finally blocked his, he's been doing this for weeks, folks. I mean, this goes all the way back to like the beginning of February, where Joe decided like if they won't hear him in the forum board and they're not answering his support tickets, well, they're gonna have to listen to the vendors scream and yearn about him over there on the marketplace comment section. So what Real Illusion did, they got tired of, I guess, people complaining about Joe coming over there and doing what he was doing, and they just blocked his access from it. And I think he tries to do it in this video.
I guess this is the way they want me to do it. So this is, I want everybody to know that wow, that if I really want to, I can also report this asset to Real Illusion.
No, you can't. They blocked you from that too.
That's the way they like it.
Hold on. Let's go.
Well, we modified and animated it. Now we can sell it. Now, as long as one gun's around, you can't.
Look at him. Look at him. He's angry as hell because he can't make no comments.
So I hate to say it, but all this shit's got to go, man.
He goes over to Warlord.
Come on, man. All this shit's got to go. He didn't make this. Warlord didn't make this. Warlord, you're not going to sell stolen stormtroopers. Look, these ain't this shit long. Can sell it.
Hold up. He tries to write a message, and it's in here somewhere, folks. I'm just trying to find. So what he does now, he goes to the vendor's YouTube page. But this guy has him blocked already. This guy has him blocked already. The only person that can see these comments is Joe. So here we go. So they, for some reason, they left this up here. I think they're gonna remove it eventually.
So every time I make a report of plagiarism, they go and they run and they hide behind their mommy's skirt.
No, they ignore you.
Their mommy's skirt happens to be One Gun and Ben Tuttle and Peter. That's their mommies.
He blames me because they won't let him come in there and abuse their vendors no more. He abused the vendors. I have nothing to do with that, but he wants people to believe that I had something to do with them doing what they did to him, which is just basically banned him and exiled him, and actually took away his ability to make comments on their website anymore.
Stolen. A stolen Cadillac. See? So if you think that I can't add public comments anymore, wow, you're gullible, dude. Because I can.
You can?
I can leave reviews. I can leave product.
You can? Try it.
Product reviews.
Try it.
I can make reports.
Go ahead.
Got a lot of work to do. All of this shit is coming down, folks.
I probably would.
Nobody made anything here. You see these street drivers?
Yeah, so his whole spiel is to go around saying people don't make stuff, they steal it. And he doesn't say where the stuff is getting stole from. You know, these people actually make their own stuff. You know, what he's trying to do is deflect from his little pirated site over there on Gumroad where he actually steals stuff. I mean, he got videos on his channel right now that show you what he does, which is basically go over to this guy called Rubu, take the game rips from him, and then takes them and then converts them all over to FBX, and then stick them on Gumroad, and then say this is new stuff from my company. He doesn't have a company, folks. Look behind him in this picture. That's his company. His mom's converted garage. Every single model ever made comes from Rubu, according to Joe. Exactly. And Joe wants you to believe that. He wants you to believe. Carry on. Sorry, folks. He wants you to believe everything that comes out his garbage-filled, trashy, toileted mouth.
By Dexsoft Games, that's a lie. It's not by Dexsoft Games. It's by GTA, and we know exactly.
Yeah, so I think I own this. I think I may own this pack, but this shit been out for a while. This shit been out since Iclone 5. You know, it ain't until now. You know, ain't until now when Joe decides he wants to say, "Oh, this stuff is stolen because it's GTA stuff." All of my videos called Joe Explains His Scams. Now him talking about how what is he doing? All elephant models ever made were variation of one model ripped by Rubu, according to Joe. Exactly. So his whole spiel is to get on here every day, yell and scream at the top of his little puny lungs, and try to convince people that nobody makes models in the world but him. He's the only one. He's the originator of every model. You know, he gives birth to these models. Models aren't made. They're given birth to by Joe Severo McPeak to be put on his website. And then people come to his website and steal these one of models and then take them over to Real Illusion to sell them, which is totally insane. Ebet says, according to Joe, only AAA companies can make games because when he tried to make video games content, it was impossibly difficult for him. Well, there's a reason why making models is impossible for Joe. Because Joe has never made a model. Matter of fact, I don't think Joe has ever touched a 3D authoring program that actually lets you make your own content in it, ever. He hasn't done it. He's never made a model in his life. All right, let's just put it that way. He's never made something that was sellable out of any 3D program that I know of, other than the fact that he takes stuff and converts it in 3D programs. He doesn't use 3D programs to actually make anything. He uses 3D models to counterfeit and copy other people's stuff. All right, so no one listens to you, Joe. No one watches your streams. No one responds to your threats. Game over. So, sorry, folks. I just woke up not too long ago. I said it's past 10 o'clock, and I gotta make this video. So Joe's spiel is to sit back here every day and attack Real Illusion for no apparent reason. He has no reason to attack Real Illusion. The only reason why he attacks Real Illusion is because of Peter, because Joe has such success with Peter tormenting me. Joe's whole thing. Joe doesn't care about Real Illusion. He doesn't really care. He's just over there because I use their stuff. I use their programs. I use their software. I have sort of kind of relationship with Real Illusion, and Joe's trying to break it. He's trying to break it by going over there and aggravating these people. And the emails he sends to me, he has to mention my name up to 3 to 4 times. So if I ever try to contact somebody over there, Real Illusion, they'll just think I'm toxic and they won't mess with me. But that's far from the truth. The thing about it is I don't really communicate with nobody over there at Real Illusion. Haven't communicated with nobody really over there at Real Illusion for quite some time now. And I don't work for them. I have no business with them or whatever. But Joe thinks that he can keep going over there and hurt me like he did on the forum board, and it's not working. So he figured he's gonna make me totally toxic by every time he sends emails to the marketing department. He sends emails to Peter. He sends emails to anybody over there at Real Illusion that's willing to listen to his crazy ass. But the whole point of him doing this stuff is aimed directly at me, because every email he sends over there is directed at me, because I'm the one who actually who's been putting him on blast for this last 4 years of being a freaking pirate. So Joe figures he'll come over here and call all their artists pirates. But the difference between me and Joe is I have proof that Joe's a pirate. I have documents that says from companies that Joe actually took something from theirs and they had to file DMCAs and shit to take the shit down from Joe. We also have video of Joe saying, "Ooh, it's mine. Even going after companies themselves and trying to take down their videos, and Joe saying, "Ooh, it's mine. I mean, it's sad, because what he's trying to do is prove something that's not provable by saying he made this or he owns this or it's his when he didn't make it at all. So he's in this fictional world where he figures that someone's going to believe that he was the one who made all the Fortnite models and animations. He never claims he invented Fortnite. He just claims that he made all the models, and Epic Games came and stole all his models. Stormtroopers, whatever. Yeah, he said they stole his stuff and put it in Fortnite so he can get some sympathy. It's really messed up that his reaction was to destroy your livelihood immediately because he thinks he has the right. What's up, Rand? What's up, Rand Inc.? My number one member. Only member. How's it going, man? So he's done a plethora of things, and I do mean a plethora of things, to try to make his phony baloney reasoning try to make people believe that I'm the one who's the fake, the fraud, and the phony. Now, the problem is that every time he opens up his mouth and gets on YouTube, he always says, "We got proof that One Gun did this and One Gun does that." So he'll suck you in by saying that, and then for a whole hour spurt out nonsense. Other than the fact that he said, "Hey, I got proof that One Gun did this," and he never shows it. And he will name drop everybody I know. He'll say, "Oh, it's Benjamin Tuttle, it's Jet Strange." He's gonna say everybody's names that I know and try to implicate him in some type of wild nutcase conspiracy theory. I'm rendering a teaser clip for a music video. Oh, awesome, dude! Can't wait to see it. Can you imagine the jail stories Joe is going to generate? Yeah, I know one of Joe's jail stories is going to be the they didn't rape me, I raped them. You know that's going to be a lie. It's 3D Spinks. How's it going? It's 3D Spinks in the house, everybody. I had this cellmate who claimed I stole his moments. Yeah, that's him. But the whole thing about it is that his whole thing, and he told me this. I don't have no recording of it. I don't have it, but I do remember him saying this. He told me that he told me this back in 2016 or 17. I think it's 2017. He's told me that he's gonna slowly mute me off the internet. And it seems like I'm very loud with over 20,000 subscribers. Meanwhile, he can't keep a channel up. Joe had a very big channel at one time. He had over 1 million views. He had 6,000 subscribers. He was doing pretty good, but he put all that at risk to come after me with his nonsense. And for 2 years, 2017, 2018, he got away with it. I let him do what he wanted to do, and then I had to fight back. I fought back. And what happened is, not one of his channels came down, but 8 of his channels came down, back to back to back to back, because he felt like he can keep coming back and do the same thing. I proved him wrong. Very wrong. Spanx in the house, everybody giving her some love. All right. And the thing about it is, I fought him. And I've been fighting him. And during this whole time I was fighting him, I get a lot of flack for fighting him. And one of the biggest things I don't get is that you got somebody terrorizing you every day, getting up on YouTube, terrorizing you every day, and they want you to stop. They say, don't talk to him, don't ignore him. And then you listen to them and you do what they say. And this is what happens. This is what happens when you listen to what they say. He got worse. Yes, he got worse. I had to constantly keep making new YouTube channels because he would go over to my channel and make fake DMCs, guideline strikes, all type of shit to get my channel knocked off. So I just basically abandoned this channel. I abandoned this channel, which really hurt my channel, and I just took all the videos down off of it. And any new channel I made, he would come over there and take it down. Now, what happened is that it was a long fight, but finally YouTube changed their policies on how they take down people's channels and how people report channels in. So they've changed that, and they gave us more access to people who can actually do something on their side. They actually changed the policy on how you interact with YouTube by actually giving you a human to talk to. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But the whole thing is that they've given us tools since then. Back then, you didn't have it. You didn't have what you have now, and which makes it a little bit better, but it's not perfect. Eve back. Fungus brain. You took the bullet for the future animators. I guess you can say that. I guess you can say I took the bullet. I'm still taking the bullet. But I've got my ass whoopings and stuff along the way. Because the whole thing is this man is toxic, and he wants to bring you down in toxic bullshit. What happened? What difference between then and now is that I got tired of my ass being whooped every time he shows up on YouTube. He got to the point that he was making a racist video of me a day, and I reported in YouTube, and they wouldn't do a damn thing about it. I think if anybody remembers, back in 2017, 2018, he made some of the racist garbage on the internet, on YouTube, and YouTube would not take it down. But if he makes a complaint on my channel, they take the video down. I made sure I brought that up to my lawyers. The lawyer, I had my first lawyer, and they took that to YouTube. And after that, soon after that, some shit happened, and he wasn't able to just sit back and do his little spam YouTube with stupid ass fake reporting. It's been a long problem with YouTube that they got a reporting tool. And then here's the thing: YouTube got sued because the way they had the reporting tool and how they took down people's videos. Because what happens that trolls like him were using the platform, the reporting tools on the platform to hold people's accounts hostage, to troll people, to aggravate people. So these little trolls were actually doing what he was doing. He learned from them, and he did the same shit to me. And what happened was YouTube had gotten a lawsuit, and also was found out the way that they were handling DMCA's over there at YouTube was illegal and against the law. So that also opened them up for lawsuits when people's shit got taken down. So YouTube had to change. And they I don't know. Hold on, let me see if I can. Okay, y'all should be able to still hear me. So YouTube.
Sticks and stones may break my bone.
Okay, everything just went crazy for a minute, folks. Sorry. Sorry, folks. Let's see. Eve Bat says, I remember telling him in chat years ago that he wasn't acting right and that maybe he should see a doctor. But as soon as he started with the racism, I was done. And that's how I figured out that his entire channel and all of his tutorials were lies meant to cover for his scam. Oof. If he never gone after you, I never would have had any idea he was completely insane. For real, one gun, holy fuck. Yeah, so a lot of people say that. If it wasn't for me keeping up with him and telling people that, you know, his stuff is straight garbage, you know, people just would have been still taken advantage of, you know. From back then when he was like really, when people were still going to him to buy shit and he was able to get away with it, to now he can't do nothing. You know, he can't really say he's a real animator, he's a real artist, anything. He has to admit now that his stuff are game rips. He has to admit that everything he does is now up and up. You know, he has to sit back and make shit up by saying, oh, it's legal. He doesn't even make his pretend mocap sessions with Connect anymore. No, he doesn't. Because I busted him. You know, I did the video, what was it called? The True Bone Steals from Fortnite video. Everybody knows that video by now. And I knew back then Joe still had the ability to take down any video he wanted to. So I had to play this different by actually putting the video up, but putting the video up there, over there on the Epic website. I put it up the website. I put it in the forum, and I made sure that it was up there for about a week, and then I actually released the actual video to YouTube. He doesn't even make a straight garbage. Really a good description of Joe. Yeah, that is. So, and this one, Joe had his original channel, folks. He had his original channel, still making the racist videos a day. So what I did is, and I remember it was July of 2018. It was July, I do believe it was July 2018. You know, Joe was at the top of his game. You know, aggravating the shit out of me and everybody else that I know. And I said, you know what? You know, he did something, so I couldn't broadcast. So I couldn't broadcast nothing. So I said, this is it. It's like I've had it. So I went through Joe's videos the same way he goes through my videos, and I found some videos that he had on there. One of the videos was a woman getting drugged around like a dog. It's an animation of a woman getting drugged around like a dog, and then put over a lap of a skeleton in their ass beat, you know, whooped, you know. And Joe had that video up, but he reported my video I made because I had a character in my video. She was just topless and dancing. That's all she was doing. And Joe reported the video. Remember, one of the video, I didn't mean for that video to be put up. I put it up by accident, but Joe saw it, reported it in my and I got a guideline strike, and I couldn't stream. So while I couldn't stream, Joe just went ham. He was making racist video about me every day. And then it got to the point that he was making one every 3 hours. So every 3 hours, be 4 videos a day, 4 to 5 videos a day, making racist, slanderous shit about me. So I said, enough is enough. I turned that video in. I waited a couple of weeks, turned that video in, and then Joe lost his broadcasting. While Joe lost his broadcasting, I decided that, I said an eye for an eye. Yeah, I did an animation of this girl dancing to Tupac's "However Do You Want It," And I did it for a friend of my birthday. It was a private video made for my friend, whatever. And I accidentally yeah, Joe's making like up to 6 racist video. Fat Kid is in here. Is Fat Kid in here? Yeah, Joe's making quite a few racist videos of me every day until I took his broadcasting away by turning in a video about the skeleton whooping the woman, dragging around like a dog or whatever. And that was the last time Joe was able to broadcast on his channel. The second thing I did was I was already in the process of doing this, but I was actually trying to communicate with Epic that Joe's stealing their stuff, and Joe is stealing their content, and he's selling it, So what I did was I made, like I said, I made the video, I stuck it over there in Epic's forum board. People saw it and they reported it, to Epic. Then Epic took Epic lawyer Jamie Anderson went after Joe, and basically that led to his original channel getting taken down. I remember the day that his channel got taken down because it was like a few days before my channel was able to broadcast again. How was he racist? Okay. Do you want an example of it? Waiting for the hammer to fall. So if you want a sample of how racist Joe was, I think Todd Fox got a very good example of it on his channel. Let's see. Woo. Oh, I remember this guy. They busted this guy on the Discovery Channel. True Bones trolling the line. Here it is. True Bones, a racist exposed. So. Yeah, I thought he was there. Somebody said, I think somebody said Fat Kid. I just heard it. So let me turn this down. So if you want to know about racism, and here we go. He calls me Fat Albert. One gun loses again, blames everyone but herself, and as you can see, he's trying to call me a black transvestite for putting Serena up her, complaining to a judge. Let's see what else. Here's one of Joe's famous videos right here where he says, "You are bad, Michael Jackson / One Gun." So he puts me, once again, he's calling me a black transvestite, woman trying to be a man or whatever. And he does this, he makes this video, and he keeps on putting this video up anytime he gets the square chance to do it. But this is him once again. Once again, he's being the racist bigot that he is. And here we go again. This is a video that Joe stole from me after he took it down. He took it and put it up on his channel. It's because One Gun last gay bash attempt at Joe. Actually, so that's supposed to be me as a transvestite, transgender, Let's see, yeah, Fat Kid came in here all upset and yelling at One Gun when he was in the hospital. He was calling One Gun a liar. Seems to want to defend Joe for whatever reason. He was really upset that we tried to warn him. If you want to know how he's a racist, you just look at my channel. My banner is him saying the N-word. It is. So here's Napoleon Dynamite. So here's another one. Check this one out. Joe shows One Gun how to steal Rubu stuff just like Aaron. Once again, he's trying to frame me and try to say that I'm a transvestite like Serena. But Serena, I mean, she's not a transvestite. She's an actual female who has kids, you know, who was pregnant. So you can't get a man pregnant, but Joe calls her a transvestite anyway, due to the fact that she's not. Oh, Joe also has a tendency of calling me Shirley. Once again, more stuff about Shirley. More stuff about Shirley. Informants. I mean, anything that he doesn't like, he tries to associate me with Obama. Any type of black person, whatever. It's one gun, you know, any type of meme. Once again, Joe takes this video, supposed to be me. It's peg-legged. No, me missing a peg leg, a leg, or whatever. And I'm dressed up as a transsexual, and I'm dancing and bouncing around and stuff. No, actually begging for money. You know, so you know, if you really want to know, Z, about how racist this motherfucker was before we started taking down his shit, just come over here to Todd Fox video because he has a lot of shit over here. Once again, he's trying to say I'm Serena. True Bones, so if you can say it. These videos mostly comprise of True Bones, Joe McPeak videos that One Gun Alvin makes out about him and recordings his own reactions to them. They are also a lot of One Gun's videos about True Bones. It's a feedback loop. It was. Oh, if you was disappointed in the N-word vid, well, sir, you have some more disappointment coming. He seems more ignorant than racist to me. Oh, yes. It's like ignorance and racism is just in harmony and in balance in his body. You know, it's not a video; it's a picture.
Hey, Urkel, why are you protecting the pedophile pirates? You know damn well where that...
And he's all about the same conservative, as the far-right conservative, not conservative, but the far-right conservative thinking that if you say someone's name and put the word pedophile behind it, he must be an evil person. You know, it's just white conservatism at its best. White far-right conservatism at its best.
Model came from. It came from Rubo and Vincenzo Cesarelli.
Yeah, so I'll put the link up here. Oh yeah, even though I mean this is an old video, but this video didn't even scratch the surface of all the other racist garbage he's done, especially to my friend Sean Fry and how he attacked him and his son. I mean, he attacked him and his son for working with me to make the comic book, to make a comic book. And he went on there and he threatened his son. He threatened his son, told his son he's gonna get his father expelled from his job, and then went on to make racist memes and send it to the son. Now he didn't say shit to the father, you know, and the son didn't want to say shit to the father, but I said, you know what, I got to bring this up to your dad. I got to tell him about this, because if I don't, you know, what type of friend would I be if I didn't tell him this? He's attacking you. You know, he didn't want me to do it. He said he'll take it. I said, no, dude, you ain't going to take care of this. Let me tell you, I mean, I didn't want to tell the pop, but I had to. I did. You know, didn't do me any good because he got angry. Really angry. So here he is.
You want this to happen, you little dirty monkey boy.
Yeah, so he called me a monkey. Yeah, he called me a monkey. And then he wants to say, oh, people are doing me, my mom, wrong. Yeah, this is what he does. Now, I'm not saying this is what he did, because he's still doing it. This is what he does. I forgot how old Little Fry was, but he wants to steal kids. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to the Matt Sprader stuff later in the show. Matt Sprader's kid is like 8 or something, I do believe. But this is the thing about Matt Sprader's kid. That's not Matt Sprader's kid. It's his nephew. Joe is after his nephew. Matt Sprader didn't steal no kid. Joe claims some woman had that kid. And he claims that Matt Sprader had stole the kid from him. Matt Sprader never took no kid. He was trying to say the guy pictured with the kid was a Nazi that had kidnapped his child. Like, again, none of this makes actual real world sense. Yeah. So Z, just to put this all in perspective, watch this video. Watch this video of here we go. Here he is, his 3D hypocrites. Cause you or him or she is a monkey boy. You know, he's talking about me. He's calling me a monkey and a transvestite, black transvestite. You know that, right? You should leave one buns. And he calls me one buns. You know, trying to say, you know, I'm gay. That's my gay name. That's the gay name he gave me. Alone, you know what, right? Just shut up and enjoy my awesomeness. So this is all the stuff he has done, and he tries to say that he didn't do none of this stuff. Here is him trying to say I want to behead a black man. Here it is
on his other side on his True Bones on Gumroad. I had him banned from Sketchfab for doing this, and it's a little.
Nyat, you are not them. Why would you try to make a decision? It's not.
Yeah, so he threatened me with machete. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff, folks, a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to laugh like a fox about it. I am the pretend lawyer, Joseph Henry Peak. I am watching all of you. Yeah, so, and there he is, the man behind the man. He claims, it's like he claims this was on Halloween. No, this was not on Halloween. This right here was not on Halloween. It was any day that year you would tune in, you know. So he did all this shit. That's not all. I mean, this is before he started like putting my name across the front of his mask. He actually took my name, my full name, and put it across the mask, and he talked like a fake Russian. You know, so I'm just trying to tell you, Z, I don't know where you've been. I've known you since 2016. I don't know where you've been from 2016 to now. But if you missed a lot. You know, you missed out on a lot. So wow. This brings back memories. This is like everything he did till I got his channel taken down. This is everything he basically did before his channel went down. And also, you probably want to come to Todd Fox's channel and probably catch up on him while watching some of these videos. Yeah, I know Joe retired the video. He retired it. He retired that mask. I mean, he may bring it back. I wouldn't be surprised if that mask turned back up after. I mean, on the 30th, 30th of March. Oh shit! Hey, Rand Inc. raps too, man. Maybe you and him can hook up and do some shit, you know. But he's about to drop his single. Now, when you drop your single. Please let us know. Please let me know. So drop me an email or something, or send me a message on Facebook, so I can like tell everybody about it, man. I have to. Z's good people, man. Sometimes me and him argue about the True Bones idiot, but he's good people. I send you a super chat if you can mocap some simple head bopping for hip hop vids. Head bopping? What you mean? You mean like a rapper doing some rapping? Yeah, look at the Sprader video. This was out 3 weeks ago. He's got a bunch of videos on this one. Here it is. So here he is. This is Matt Sprader's nephew. I've already confirmed this. This is Matt Sprader's nephew. All right, and listen to him. Listen to this.
What are you doing there with my child, you fat fuck? What?
You see, and this is the same video that Matt Sprader is going to take to the to court with him tomorrow. And Joe's got to sit back and explain this. Joe has to explain this. Right before Joe says, I'm not a liar. I don't lie on people. I don't say stuff about people that's not true. Before he says that, you know, the thing is, I hope Joe talks first. As of why he's doing this shit, you know. No one. Well, Z, he. Here's the thing. I don't think Z's whole thing is defending Joe, but asking why I'm mad at Joe. He wasn't getting the fact that, you know, he just thought I was just ranting this dude or beefing. This is not beef. This is clearly a case of somebody stalking me. It's clearly a case of a guy stalking me. You know, and here he is in his mom's garage where he's safe because his mom, he hides behind his mom's skirt. Matter of fact, I think he has a hanger with his mom's skirt back there hanging up. So when people see that, it should throw it away to anybody who's coming for him. I hang my mom's skirt right above my door just in case someone tries to come after me. You know, so you know, it's like that. His mom's skirt is like that cloak in what's the name of that? I forgot the name not Game of Thrones. It's the other one. Lord of the Rings. You know how he had that cloak, he put it on, and Frodo, he had that cloak, he put it on, he hides him. Well, Joe has his mom's skirt. So anytime Joe puts on his mom's skirt, he goes invisible, nobody can see him, right? That's it.
What are you doing? What are you doing there with my child, you fat fuck?
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said, folks?
Yeah.
He stole my child, folks.
All right, so this is what you would call. See, think about this, folks. This is what you call liable slander. You know, not slander. All right? Slander is like he said, she said bullshit. This is liable slander because he's responsible for what he said. If we're going to make him responsible, that's what liable slander is. He's going to have to be staying responsible for what he said. Because what he said is fiction. And he's got to sit up in court and defend the liable fiction he made against Matt Sprader. You know? Dog.
Hi, Lou. This is Matt Sprader. Joey's at it again. Could you please call me at 2-4?
Now, this is how I got Matt Sprader's number, believe it or not. Behind his mom's skirt, actually. You know, and after he gets in trouble, the police comes to his front door, well, to his mom's front door, and knocks on her door to find out where he is. And then she gets upset because he keeps on making the peak, sits in the garage, and he makes the police come to his house because he's doing stuff to people that he shouldn't be doing. And then when the police show up, his mom goes into some type of panic or heart attack, and then he gets angry and then tries to take it out. He goes back to the internet to take it out on us. You know, the people who have shit to do with him or his mom. I don't have nothing to do with Joe's mom, but I have something to do with Joe, who keeps on doing this bullshit, which makes me have to call the police on him, which makes me have to get him served P.P.Os. You know, same thing with Matt Sprader. Matt Sprader is tired of him. The guy keeps coming into his life and disturbing his life because he doesn't have one. The fact that he gave one gun his other victim's number was so funny. Yeah, that's just how I got it.
I would like to call back within the hour, or I'm calling the police, and we're going to do something about this. It's slander. Thank you.
Joe then called Matt. And this is funny. So Joe wasn't done with Matt Sprader. He wasn't done with him yet. Joe wasn't done with Matt. Joe wanted to carry on this aggravation because what happens? What Top Fox don't show what happens between the time that Matt made that phone call and this incident you're about to see is that Joe went back. Joe went back over there to and this is how the police got sent over there. Joe went back over to Sprader's website. After he went to Sprader's website, he was taking videos that I made and posting them up there, and then insulting Sprader's bar, his family, his customers. He was actually like getting there. I mean, for understand, he was like talking to his customers, slandering him, and all type of shit. So by then, this has happened after the initial phone call to his mom. You know, so what happened is that between what you about to see now and what you just saw a few minutes ago, I got Matt Sprader's phone number, and I called him. And I called him after Joe did his video. We had a little talk, and then after we had a little talk, I hung up, and then I got back on, and I talked about the talk that we had, and I said, "Hey, this dude's crazy. He actually believes the shit that he says, you know." And this comes from a guy who lives up there and who has seen him face to face. No, I said all that shit. Joe got mad, got my video, and posted up there while I was in the. This is a video I made in the hospital. He went up there and posted video. And then said a whole bunch of shit about Sprader. And then Matt Sprader calls me back. He calls me back. And he's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Oh, that's me talking about Joe." I would say nothing about you. And he's like, well, he's posting this all over my, what's the name? We can't stop it. And I said, hold on, he's doing what? So I went over there and I couldn't see it either because what happened is Joe used his Sam Smith persona. And he blocked Matt Sprader. He's blocked me, so I can't see it. But that's okay. I have ways to see the shit because I have accounts just like little Joey that I use to monitor Joe. I have many accounts that I use to monitor Joe. So anywhere he runs, I can see him. I can see him when he does something. So I went up to his account and I said, oh, I said, well, I told Mr. Sprader, this is why you can't see it. Joe has you blocked. You can't see any. He can come and post on your shit, but you can't post on him. And since you don't know that he's Sam Smith, you know, you wouldn't know how to block him. So what you do is I told him to take pictures of everything, make sure he keeps everything on record. And cause Matt said he was, I mean, I didn't know Matt was going to actually take Joe to court. I didn't know he was going to do any of that shit. I didn't know he was going to do none of that stuff until Joe, after Joe did this. After Joe did this, he called me and told me, you know, he's gonna go to court and stuff, and you know, he called the police, and it wasn't me who told Matt Sprader to get a protection order against him. It was the police who told him to get a protection order because he showed the police what all he was doing. And they told him the best thing you can do is to get the protection order against him. Now, this is the police telling them that. And then the police drove from Matt Sprader's over to Joe. Knocked on the door, got Joe's mom. And then Joe invited him in. I mean, they actually looked for Joe's gun and other bullshit. You know. But all this happened after this phone call, all right? So it's a lot of shit. I don't know if everything I said was, like, in order, but I don't know when they searched his house for a gun. I just know that he was yelling, screaming about looking for a gun or something. The police came in looking for a gun, and some other wacky shit happened. You know, I don't know. But that's as far as I know. I won't know nothing until, you know, I could probably ask for a court transcript to get everything to see what happened. You can actually ask for a court transcript. Just he says such horrible things to people. Nobody can take pity on him. Nope. Seriously, he mentally challenged. Is there like an alternative way to address him? No. Don't know him personally, so refrain from judgment until confirmation. Oh no. Well, I mean, me passing judgment on him is far past. You know, I went to court. I've already had my judgment against him in court. You know, so I can clearly talk about judgment in this matter. You know. Yeah, so he got they came and searched his house for guns. I don't know if they searched his house before he got the summons or after he got the summons. That's where I'm kind of gray at because I don't know. But let's watch that. Let's watch how he aggravate the shit out this poor man. Let's go. Let's watch this. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, Matt, it's Joe. I was just wondering, what do you want?
I don't want anything, Joe. I've told you for years. I don't want you to post stuff.
Wait a minute, Matt. I didn't post anything. Matt, I didn't post anything.
You had enough, Joe. You know what? You stepped over the line this time. I talked to the White Lake Police.
Oh, boy.
They're going to write me a report. I talked to the girls when you stalked them and you went to jail over it. Personal protection.
Now remember what he just said. He called. He got arrested for stalking the girls, and he got him locked up over that. And that's when the problem was. I mean, that's when Joe was a big problem to them back then. But look, it's obvious that after he got locked up for stalking someone, he's back out doing the same thing again. And this is the type of behavior that a judge needs to pay close attention to. You know, I hope they show this video in court, how he sits back, comes back and harasses the man even more. Listen to some more, folks.
Protection order against you. And when you do it again, you're done.
Okay, Matt, I didn't post anything, Matt.
Yeah, you did. I saw it on True Bones. So you have a good night.
That wasn't my video, Matt.
Okay, Matt said something that was really important that I gotta tell you guys. Oh shit, he's both of those. He's Hitler racist and Mel Gibson racist. You can't tell that shit. You can't tell that racist apart. It's just that Joe has both of them. But Sprader on this video said something very important, and he said that he saw Joe because Joe made a video of him posting the shit up on his thing, and he was posting videos of me talking about how I called Matt Sprader and told him about Joe, you know, how we talked about Joe. And it wasn't me talking to Matt Sprader, but after the phone call I had with Matt Sprader, and Matt Sprader told me some things I didn't repeat, but I just summed it up as like the guy's crazy and shit like that. I didn't repeat nothing Matt Sprader said, you know. But in this video, Matt Sprader said he saw the stuff on True Bones. That's because I told Matt Sprader that Joe is showing a video of you and a kid on a dock, and he's also showing the kid's face on YouTube without if it is your kid, without your consent or the parents' consent, and yelling and screaming and saying that you stole his child, you're white supremacist, you're racist. And he went there and he saw the videos, and Joe made quite a bunch of these videos. And it was at this point later on that night, after this phone call, Matt Sprader called me again. And he told me that he's going to have to take action because he's tired of this shit, all right? So after Joe made this call, Matt Sprader called me again and asked me some questions.
What a nut.
All right, so
I'm not harassing him.
Now once again, Joe calls him back again to further the harassment. Here we go. Joe calls the man back again to further harassment. Watch this.
Matt, what do you want from me? That's not my video.
Okay. No, that was not his video, but he took the video and posted up on Matt Sprader's board without Matt Sprader knowing it on Facebook. Then he proceeded to start harassing his customers, as Matt Sprader had said. He started harassing his customers. And this is Joe laughing at Matt because Joe thinks he's got away with it because Matt can't see what Joe's been doing on his Facebook page. And Joe's trying to say, well, that's not mine. I didn't post it up there. Joe posted it up there. Joe was trying to make me look like I was doing something to Matt Sprader's business, and I don't know who the fuck Matt Sprader is. I only talked to him for a few minutes to talk about Joe. That's about it. But it was this incident right here. After the fact, Joe went back and attacked this man's Facebook. Is when Matt Sprader got mad and called the police, and the police told him to get a protection order so he won't do this no more. It was not I calling him and telling him what to do. It was me calling him and asking, what does Joe want from me? You know, what does he want? You know.
That's your video.
No, it's not my video, Matt. Matt, why do you call my mom?
I'm a white supremacist.
Matt, that wasn't my video.
Mom to...
Because, now once again, no, that wasn't his video, but that was him as Sam Smith posting the videos. And he posted a bunch of them. He basically took all my videos and started spamming his Facebook page, his business Facebook page. His business Facebook page don't have nothing to do with my videos and what I say about Joe. But Joe wants to make it look like a black guy is attacking Mr. Sprader. He's saying all this stuff about Mr. Sprader. I wouldn't say nothing about Mr. Sprader other than the fact that I talked to him. That's about it. But Joe's trying to make it look like I'm the one causing all the trouble. This is how Joe's trying to insinuate or trying to say that I'm the reason why him and Matt Sprader can't get along or me causing this trouble. I didn't cause none of this trouble. All right? None of this trouble was caused by me. This was all started by him earlier that day or the day before attacking Matt Sprader, his family, his company, or whatever the hell he did. So here we go.
I tried to help you before the police got to you. Now it's too late, Joe. You did it again.
Why did you call my mom? Why did you?
Now Joe just didn't even think about the fact the man just said he called the police on him. Joe's more concerned about him calling his mother than for his own well-being right now, because right now his mother is in the house, not even aware that he's been acting a fucking fool the whole day. A fool. The whole damn day. You know, what you heard is the voice of a man who's tired of the same bullshit I have to put up with. You know, the same shit I put up with every day. So you all are watching him in real time, stalking, harass, and not just only pay attention to the video of his recording of himself at the peak of his performance of harassing somebody. Look at his face as he takes pleasure harassing this man. Just look at this. Look at this. Listen to here. Look at this. Right? Look at his face. Look how happy he is. He's able to disturb somebody out of their peace so he can have some fun. Look at this.
Did you call my mom?
To try to help you because I didn't want to get the police involved. Now the police are involved. Now I'm going for a P.P.O. Okay?
Well,
good night, Joe.
Look at him. He's happy. He's happy. Right? Now, at this point, Matt Sprader hangs up, and Joe is so overjoyed that he got his attention out of his target, out of his victim, that he's so overjoyed. So watch his reaction in both of these as he smiles down there and as he laughs and then calls Matt Sprader back again. Here we go.
Matt, what do you want? What do you want from me?
Yeah, now you saw that. You know, Matt hung up. Joe didn't hang up on Matt because Joe wanted to keep up the bullshit. He wanted to keep the aggravation up on this man. So Joe didn't hang up on the man. The man had to hang up on Joe so he could stop the bullshit because he's tired. This is a late night conversation Joe had. Joe posted this the next following day on his YouTube channel, but took it down. And I'll show you why he took it down. So here we go, folks. Let's do this again.
Hello. alone.
Okay, so he calls Matt Sprader again. This is the third time he calls Matt Sprader back. You know, this is the third time Joe is up here showing off his handiwork of how he disturbs and aggravates people, insults people, and he believes because he has his mom's skirt to hide behind, nobody's going to do something to him. But we're going to get into that again. Here we go, folks.
Okay, Matt, the final question. What do you want? What do you want from me? If you're asking me to take down a video...
To jail, Joe. I wanted you to leave this bar and myself alone, and you can't help it. You keep...
Now, at this point, Matt Sprader answers Joe's question, right? He answers Joe's question and says, Joe says, what do you want? And he tells Joe what he wants. That's to leave him, his family, and his business alone. You know, he's telling them this. All right. And Joe doesn't care. The only thing Joe gets out the conversation is the word jail. Watch this.
Wait. You want me to go to jail?
See, that's the only word Joe understands because Joe's been to jail. And Joe doesn't like jail. So any word or sentence or phrase that has the word jail in it, Joe has to stop you in your tracks. But listen to what Matt Sprader says.
What?
No, I didn't say I wanted you to go to jail. I said ever since you've been in jail, since you went last time, I wanted you to leave me alone. But you somehow...
That had nothing to do with...
And you heard the man. He's like, last time you went to jail, he wanted you just to leave him alone. He still doesn't understand, and he finds this entertaining. This man is talking with anger in his voice. He's tired, and he wants to live his life peacefully with his family, his business, and his life, and he wants Joe out of it. But Joe's sitting up here making it's fun time. This is what you call fun time to a psychopath, right? This guy's a psychopath. This is fun for him. He sits in his mom's garage all day doing this, and this is his fun. You know, this is what he does. People, this is who he is. He's never going to change. He's been doing this for a long time. Ever since he probably had a computer and ever since he found out what the internet was, he's been doing this for years. All he's done is perfected his game of harassing, stalking, and terrifying people on the internet. This is what he does. And this is not to me. This is him doing it to somebody else and us observing how he does it. Let's go on with some more of this. Listen to what he says. I mean, look, don't forget, folks. Also, keep your eye up here while listening to what he's doing down here. Just keep your eye. Look at the enjoyment he's getting, the laughter he shows, the smiles that he gives as this man's frustration comes out to us in real time.
With you, Matt.
I'm going to get a personal protection.
Okay, Matt, what do you want?
When you do this...
Are you going to...
Okay, now the man already told him what he want. You know, but Joe keeps on asking him like it's some type of game. Like the guy's just talking crazy. The man ain't talking crazy. The man saying he's going to get a protection order against you because he's tired of repeating to you to leave him alone. He's tired. And Joe keeps on playing with him. Joe's playing. This is how Joe plays. And like I said, look at the smile on his face. He's like, I got somebody tonight. Oh, man, this is great. This is fun. You know, this man is 54 years old doing this shit to people. Because he has no ounce or any resemblance of life. This is his life. This is what he does. This is what he specializes in. He's never going to change because this is embedded into his nature. Look how easy this comes to you. Anybody else who's listening to this man saying to leave him alone, you would probably think if the man had any sense, it's like, okay, man, okay, I won't do it no more. I'll leave you alone, okay? I won't talk to you, blah, blah. No, that's what a reasonable person would have done. This person is not reasonable because he kept on doing it. Here we go.
You going to keep calling my mom?
Arrest you.
Are you going to keep calling my mom?
If you keep posting shit about me, I'll keep...
I didn't post anything about you, man.
And once again, yes, he did post something up there. And there again, lies. There he is, smiling because he lied to this man who's definitely telling him to leave him and his family alone. He's telling him to leave him and his family alone. You get what I'm saying, folks? So he's taking pleasure. You can see it in his face. He's taking pleasure harassing another human being. Only stalkers who get a chance to talk directly to their victims get this type of euphoria because they've made contact. They got their attention. Let's keep going.
Joe, I'm not going to call your mom ever again. We're good. You're good now.
Okay, Matt, I didn't post anything.
You're going to jail next time, Joe, so I hope you like jail.
Oh, I do love jail. I do love jail, Matt.
Good.
See, he got smart with Matt because the man's angry. Joe takes that as I have a conversation with an adult, so I'm going to play with him like a child. You know, this is uncalled for. Once again, look at the picture of him smiling at the angry man who wants him to leave his family alone. This is just psychotic behavior. Who acts like this? Why would you incite somebody to call you and be this angry with you just so you can laugh at them along the way? Who but Joseph Earl McPeak? Mr. I want peace. Well, we all want peace, Joe. You're the one who wants peace from us complaining about you because no one talks about you. Nobody talks about Joe. We complain about Joe. We complain that he has a computer and it needs to be thrown into a landfill. He needs to be off the internet. He needs to be off social media because this is his job. This is what he does all day. Lies, cheats, aggravates, and throw in the stalking and aggravation along with that. You may see a man who's protecting his mom, but what you really see is a man who's actually hiding behind his mom's skirt because I can tell you, how are you protecting your mom? Right? How is he protecting his mom when he's the one who instigated this shit for Matt Sprader to call his mom to begin with? See, nobody cared about Joe's mom. The thing about it is Matt Sprader lives there with Joe. And a long time ago, from the stand, the only way to get to Joe was to go to his mom and tell his mom that she needed to get her son under control, and then she would discipline him. Now, she's too old to discipline him. She said herself in the police report that she knows her son has a mental illness and she can't do nothing. She can't control him no more. She told this to the police. So how is that protecting his mom when he uses his mom as a fucking doormat to walk on every time he gets in trouble? I.e., when we caught him, Don Thack and a bunch of you all caught him downloading incest porn, and then when he was called out about it, Joe said, "Oh, that's my mom's computer. That's not mine." So Joe wants us to believe that his mom was downloading incest porn and watching it, right? On a computer that we know he uses every day? Really? 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 Oh, he's live, by the way, folks. with her limited. I feel really bad for, Joe protects his gas. Really? Really? And I mean, there's more to this, folks. He blamed. Yes. We'll get to that too, folks. I'm just telling everybody, if Joe's took down your video within the last couple of weeks, just post it up. Today is the day before he goes to court. Please post the videos back up. If he's taking down anybody's videos, please repost the videos back up. Make sure the videos are up live. Send the links to them, and I'll make sure that shit gets to where it needs to be. He streamed it all live, Z. All live. But knowing Joe, he's probably over here on his channel. Well, come on. Well, let's go watch some more of this. Let's watch some more. We ain't finished with this yet. Let's watch some more of this, folks.
Because I'm sure it likes you.
What do you want, Matt?
You have a good night.
He calls. This is the third call. No, this ain't the first call. The second. This is the third call. Third call. And he's asking Matt, what does he want? Now, the first call, he asks Matt, what does he want? Second call, he asks Matt, what does he want? Third call, he asks Matt, what do he want? Now, every time Joe calls Matt, Matt tells him what he wants. He wants Joe to leave him alone. Why would you call somebody back 3 times to get the answer you got him the first time? Because he finds enjoyment in harassing others for no apparent reason. He's at home, he's bored, whatever. He wants to do something to hurt somebody and then use his mom as an excuse to take retaliation against them. So here he is up here with joyful, almost to the point where he's about to cry over the great job he did harassing this poor man.
What do you want? What do you want me to do?
I want nothing from you. I've asked you 100 times and you can't do it, so I'll do it through the...
Did you talk to an Alvin Snurling on the phone?
So this is where he's trying to implicate me into what he's done. He's been trying to implicate me in his harassment scheme a whole day by taking my videos and posting it up on Matt Sprader's Facebook page. I didn't know Joe was doing it. He did it. Joe didn't ask me to post the shit up there. He just did it and then tried to play it off like I'm the one working with Matt Sprader trying to hurt Joe and his mom. Or I'm the one who's trying to do all these bad things and Joe's getting the blame for it. You know, so let's listen to this some more.
I have no idea what...
Yes, you did, didn't you? You talked to Alvin Snurling on the phone, didn't you?
Let me tell you, Joe, I went on your website, True Bones, and I saw it.
No, that...
Yeah, Matt did call me. He just didn't want to say it to him that I talked to him. But yeah, I called Matt and let him know what Joe did with how Joe was attacking him and how he was attacking his family. And Matt didn't even know Joe had a YouTube channel doing this. He didn't even know. You know, Matt didn't know what Joe was doing until basically I emailed him every video Joe has done about Matt Sprader and how Matt Sprader so-called stole his kid and sent him to jail. But I know the real story about why Joe really went to jail and how he went to jail. Matt told me. And maybe one day I'll tell you guys. But right now, there's a reason why Joe got locked up. It's a reason why he got locked up. And it's all because of Joe's doing. Not because of Matt Sprader, not because of me, but it is a reason why Joe got locked up all them years ago. But let's listen to some more.
That's Alvin Snurling's video.
So he made sure he yelled out that was Alvin Snurling's video. So Joe wants me to be involved in this so he can use me as his cover, like his mom's skirt, to talk to people and say, oh, well, one gun did that. One gun made Matt call my mom. You know, Joe don't understand there's a timeline here. You know, I don't know what happened before Matt Sprader called Joe's mom and gave out his phone number, and Joe let us listen to the conversation. I got his number from the conversation that he was trying to have with Joe's mom. But I got his number from that video, and I didn't talk to him before that. I may have talked to him after that, but I didn't talk to him before that or had some scheme for him to call his mom out the clear blue, as Joe is insinuating. See, Joe has to prove that I was contacting Matt Sprader, you know, before Matt Sprader said his number. Now, he has to prove it, that I have contact with Matt Sprader. The thing about it is, Joe doesn't have it. And he's going to go to court. You know, I showed you all what his defense was. Alvin Snurling called Matt Sprader to call Joe's mom. Remember I showed you that's his defense, and I hope he sticks to it. So let's listen to some more of the bullshit.
That's it. That was the end of the conversation. I sent him one last message to make it clear that was not my video he was looking at. I didn't post anything.
Yeah, so he's lying, saying he didn't post the video up on his Facebook page and say a whole bunch of shit behind that post. He's lying. Because he's trying to make it look like I was the one who sought out Matt Sprader and did all the shit. Now, I've known about Matt Sprader for a long time. I've never contacted him directly. I never got any word back from him directly. Matt Sprader didn't even know I existed until I actually physically picked up the phone, got his number, picked up the phone, and called him after the shit show Joe had released on YouTube. So there you have it, folks. So after Matt Sprader stopped answering his phone calls, then Joe goes back to his victim and starts sending him some crazy, wacky shit, saying I didn't do it, but he did do it. You know, he made a video of him doing it. And I'll show you that. Matter of fact, I might as well show you that video now. So we're gonna go over here to this one person over here. Let's see. Let me go over here to this one character. Man, I'm getting hungry. So now I'm getting hungry. That means it's time to shut down. So let's go to this guy, Truebone Animations, Truebone Motions. And on this channel, you will see all the deleted videos about the Matt Sprader hijinks and bullshit. So this is the first video about Truebones, the Truebones Motions slandering Matt Sprader. All right. After that one, he goes after this guy called Val Anderson. And all these videos have one thing in common. Me. He talks about me through all these videos. All these videos he talks about me. Truebones Motions, Joe gets interrupted by the police. Okay. So he makes a video.
There was no other reason than jealousy for what he did.
And as you can see, this is Sprader's on the lake. And this is Joe posting on Sprader's on the lake. This is before Joe did. This is before the 3 phone calls that went to Matt Sprader. This is why Matt Sprader called the police on Joe. All right. This is before the police showed up. Joe was posting this shit. Look, don't go to Sprader's. He might call, and he's posting under Sam Smith. Don't go to Sprader's. He might call and bug your mom. Good time. No, not really. They took my money, then said I was stalking their waitresses. Called the cops on me and had me arrested and put in jail, which was weird because there was no P.P.O. out on me for stalking. No, there may not have been a P.P.O., but the police would call for you disturbing the peace. And then he put you in. They put you in jail because you were disturbing the peace. All right, that has nothing to do with a P.P.O. Sprader used his political affiliation to have me jailed, and I was only just a patron who played pool there and sang karaoke. That not true. Not true. There was no other reason than jealousy for what he did. Jealous for what? What? Joe doesn't say what he was jealous for. He says up in court says that I was a creepy guy. Well, well, Mr. Matt Sprader, I wasn't creepy when you took my money, was I? Am I still creepy now? Enjoy this review. You're a sad little clown boy, and if you want to talk about it, call me at my number, which is 248. And he puts his fucking number. For somebody who say, I wasn't doing nothing. For somebody who was saying all this bullshit, right? All this bullshit. You gonna put your fucking phone number down here? Please, and then say, please do not call my mom. So the list of suspects gets shorter by the sentence, right? Don't call my mother. Let me just say warning. You don't want to ever do that again. So he threatens him, and then he posts this is my video right here. He posts up this link right here is to my video. So why did he say all this shit and then post a video? I mean, because he was out trying to aggravate and stalk this man. You know? Oh my God, it's mom's house. Please don't call my mom. Joe has no employees. True Bones is a scam, not a company. It is. So this video right here shows that he posted this shit up 44 minutes before he called Matt. Actually, 44 minutes. I think this is before he called Matt Sprader. All right, this is before he called Matt Sprader, and Matt said he did some other stuff I'm not going to say, but let's listen to some more. Oh,
Am I still creepy now? Enjoy this review.
Joe doesn't finish this. I'm going to tell you what's about to happen. I'll tell you what's about to happen. All right, so Joe made this video after he called Matt Sprader 3 times. Now I'm getting it now. All right, so the video I showed you before was him talking to Matt Sprader, and Matt Sprader even said he called the police then. So Joe was laughing and saying, ain't no police coming by me. But watch this. Joe doesn't even finish this. And you're going to hear why.
You're a sad little clown boy. And if you want to talk about it, call me. My number is 248-390-8442. And please, don't call me.
Okay. So that's Joe's phone. Joe's the phone ringing. That is from his mother calling him because the police are at the front door talking to her, wanting to speak to him. Watch what happens.
My mother.
So he mutes everything and cuts himself off from people listening or seeing him talk or whatever. And for the 6:20, so for the next 3 minutes, you don't see nothing from Joe until right here when he comes back and shuts his stream off. Right? He shuts his stream off, and that's it. So I came back because I knew the police were about to show up at his house. I was just waiting for it to happen. So I knew the police were coming, and And what happened was, where is it? This is what happened. Okay, so this is the post-cop visit with Joe. So Joe was gone, and I came in between her, and I said, yeah, everybody. So the reason why Joe just stopped his video is his stream, because the police at his house knocking on the door because he was out harassing somebody, and they finally got fed up, and they called the police. So Joe comes back like after my stream, because I shut my stream down when he came back so I can watch this. And this is what Joe had to say. This is what he had to say, folks.
Crushed. Yeah, you just heard him laughing about it.
He's back. Let's listen to him.
Here we are. We're back. And Alvin Snurling is... we're back. Alvin Snurling is a black supremacist. And our last show was interrupted by the police because Matt Sprader loves to harass people with the...
Right. Matt Sprader likes to harass people, but you're the one in the other video calling him after you called him, he hangs up. You call him again, he hangs up. You call him again, he hangs up. You call him again, he doesn't answer, so you text him. So how is he harassing you when you're the one who's going to him and engaging him with the harassment after he does not really want to talk to you after what you've done already? How can you fault this man for calling the police for wanting you to stop? CG geek. How? I mean, how is that? How, Joe? How are you gonna sit back in any court and explain this to a judge? I don't know. I don't know nothing about fantasy court. I don't think he works there. But he mentioned getting files from Gumroad.
Police. He's kind of just like One Gun. So. I wrote a review, and
This isn't a review. This is twisted allegations, crazy conspiracies, and all type of shit. And the crazy conspiracies is Sprader uses his political affiliations to have me jailed. That's a conspiracy right there. That's a fake, fraudulent conspiracy right there. That's slander. You know, this whole thing is just slander. Because none of this shit in here can be proven by Joe or by anybody else that this is what fucking happened. Now, the fact he got arrested, that's a fact. And that's record. But all the shit in between, nah. Nah. Oh, yeah, he called his mom too. So, you know, but that was followed up by Joe threatening him by you don't want to do this again. But you can see... You know, so here we go with some more of the bullshit.
I gave him my phone number. If he wants me to take down...
Now here he is. Here he is right here. Begging his victim to call him because his victim decided that he's not going to take no more phone calls from Joe. So Joe's now on here trying to beg and entice his victim to call him to take down the garbage that he posted on his Facebook page that he can't see because Joe has blocked it. And he's smiling because Sprader won't even know it's still there, you know, because I've blocked him and he can't see what I posted up about him. You know, it's just bullshit.
This stuff, you know, he just sent a police officer over here.
Yes.
And all the police officers said, Officer Hinman said.
So, we don't know if that's what Officer Hinman said. We don't know if that's what he said because we're taking it from a pathological social idiot, the liar, you know, a complete liar. This whole thing has been fun to him. And I'm just going to skip over this bullshit because all he's talking about the police and then he goes into fantasy court. Once again, there he is as Sam Smith. Well, we just saw Sam Smith a minute ago. There he is stalking. Now, I know he stalked this woman. And I know she's, I don't know who this is, but I know Joe stalked this woman and he's trying to check up on her, trying to see if he can, he probably did contact her, but I do believe she's one of the original people that put a protection order against them back in the day.
So I wrote...
Matter of fact, I think she may have been one of the ladies I talked to some months ago about him and about protection orders and stuff, you know. So let's keep going.
A review, is that illegal? Is it illegal to write a review? No, it's not.
It's not a review. It's slander. It's straight up slander and you're stalking his customers.
Legal to write a review. So if you want to take me to jail, Matt Sprader, again, go ahead.
The word Joe just used was again. And hopefully you will go to jail again. You know, hopefully he will go to jail again because, you know, he has a history and a recent history of stalking, harassing people. My protection order, along with the protection order he got a long time ago, shows evidence that in fact he's been arrested for stalking and harassment. It's more than enough proof to put him behind bars for even a longer time than he was before.
I'm ready. Here, put the cuffs on me, kid. Don't go to Sprader's. Please don't call me.
So he got the police called. Right, the police was called. He got interrupted the first time around. So now he's gonna go back to where he left off at to finish the harassment.
My mother. Let me just say,
along with this threat.
You don't want to ever do that again, Matt.
That's a threat. That's a threat. That's why they came to his house looking for a gun.
You see, folks, this is the only way to communicate with the sad clown boy.
Otherwise known as your victim.
So, I'm communicating with the sad clown boy, and I just told the sad clown...
And there you have it, folks. He just said he's communicating with him. after the police showed up to tell him to knock it off. He just said it himself. This whole time he's been communicating with him and then tried to make it look like I was the one going around doing this bad stuff to Matt Sprader. That's what he was trying to do. That was his whole thing. He was trying to get Matt Sprader to fool him into thinking I was the one behind all the mischief that he was creating that no one knew about. I didn't know about it. Matt Sprader didn't know about it until he made that video that said Matt Sprader wanted to talk to Joe's mom. I didn't know about it until I heard that video, got Matt Sprader's number to call Matt Sprader, let him know I have nothing to do with this, and this is why, you know. So,
boy, knock it off. If he wants to talk to me about stuff, he can talk to me about stuff all he wants. But for him to call the police and say, oh...
Once again, stalker sense. He still wants his victim to have some type of conversation with him. He still wants his victim to have a conversation with him after the deed been done. Right? He wants you to have a conversation with him because he wants to know if he can manipulate you into believing something that is not true. To believe that I was the one behind this.
Joey's doing bad things to me. He's at it again. Why is he calling my mom? Folks, I want to know.
He told you why you called his mom. Because, I mean, this is why he called your mom, Joe. This is why. Because you're doing this. You're making videos. You're making videos saying I'm a white supremacist and I'm in cahoots with Matt Sprader. You know, that's why he called you. I mean, that's why he called the police. There's no reason for you to call him back and ask him anything else. You got your point across to him, but you want to make sure that Sprader knows and feels your harassment and stalking. He wants you to feel that. Joe wants you to feel that. And his whole thing is to get on YouTube and let you all know what he's capable of and what he likes to do. This is fun for him.
Is he calling my mom? Well, why don't we just listen to this?
No, you would think. So, this is me while I was still in the hospital a few weeks ago. And this is the video that Joe posts up on Matt Sprader's board and stuff. And Joe thinks that this is evidence that he can use in court. So, let's see what this evidence is.
You would think that if he had a son and that son was living with someone else, do you think there was probably a reason for his son not?
You know, with your son. This is all over a pool game? Because I beat him at a pool game?
Now, I warned you folks. I warned you folks to not believe in my acting. Now,
oh, Joe's acting. He was acting the whole thing out, and we were left out the loop.
is acting against the law?
But Joe, what you doing wasn't acting. It was pure harassment and liable slander, because your whole intention was to get this man riled up so he can call you. And then, 2, your whole intention was to get this man to believe that I was behind all this shit. You know, that's what you wanted. That wasn't acting. That was you trying to manipulate people. You know, you were just straight up manipulating. If you try to manipulate, you can't manipulate me, so you try to go after Matt Sprader and try to manipulate him into hating me as much as you hate me. You know, that's all it is. You're trying to manipulate people. I mean, you're doing it on like a 12-year-old level. But we can clearly see from the look on your face right now, you're trying to manipulate people. And it did not work. Matt Sprader didn't call me up and try to yell at me and scream at me about what you did. He called me and tried to ask me for information about you. You know? And I helped him, you know, get what he needed. So there you have it, Joe. Thank you for getting both of your, I guess you call us enemies, together to figure out a way to stop you from harassing us.
No, folks, acting isn't against the law. Listen, He's getting all riled up over my acting. So much so that he calls Matt Sprader.
You called him a fat fuck who stole your kid. Then showed a picture of his nephew, claiming that the nephew was your child. How would you not be mad over that? Because it's a lie. And then you don't even, if you were acting, you should have said, oh, I'm just acting, folks. Everything I said was a lie, but you never did that, Joe. You went full frontal assault on this man and his family so you can get some laughter and personal jokes out of it that only appeased you.
And then Matt Sprader calls the police on me. That's called disturbing the peace. Somebody broke their P.P.O.
So he's saying, because I called Matt Sprader, I broke my P.P.O. Matt Sprader has nothing to do with my P.P.O. The P.P.O. was for Joe. Right? Period. For Joe to stop contacting me, to stop aggravating me, whatever. All right? I did not contact Max Sprader to contact Joe. I contacted Matt Sprader to let him know what Joe was doing to him. That's it. And Matt Sprader said, I can't find the stuff. I don't see it, but everybody's telling me. And then Matt Sprader didn't know. Nobody knew how Joe was posting the stuff up on his Facebook page until I said, well, this is what he's doing. He's made a Sam Smith account. And he's using that Sam Smith account to post the stuff up there because you have not blocked him from your Facebook page. So he blocked you from looking at anything he posts up there, so you won't see it as Matt Sprader or whoever else he knows is going to see it. He put that up there and blocked you from seeing it, so when you go there, you won't be able to see it, but your customers will. I said, find the account Sam Smith and block Sam Smith. That's the only way you're going to fix this for now, and call the police if you want to. I didn't say to call the police part, but I should have.
Somebody broke their P.P.O.
No, I think because you went over there messing with his girlfriend, they took you outside and beat your ribs in. That's when
They beat my ribs in. Wow. They beat my ribs in.
Now, the whole story about Joe getting beat up, that came from him. That came from that came from Joe actually talking about going to Sprader and getting his ribs beat in and getting one of them broke. That's in the video that Joe actually said that Todd Fox has on his video from many years ago. Joe saying that about Spraders. So the person I got that from was from Joe. Matt Sprader never told me that. I got it from him. He said that. Do I believe him? No, but it's a fun story to repeat.
And this black supremacist here is happy about it.
Yeah.
I wonder how badly they beat him up. I mean, they must have beat his ass so bad that he never went back to Spraders again. That's why he hates Spraders, because they took him out back and beat the shit out of him for messing with some females. What was the story out there?
You hear the key word I said. It was the story I heard. I heard from him in Todd Fox's video, Stalker Response Theory. Joe says that same story. He got his ass taken behind Spraders and got his ass whooped. It was Sprader didn't tell me that. Sprader never told me that. I've been saying that for years. I mean, that video Todd Fox did was what, 2 years old or something like that? I've been talking like that for 2 years now because that information came from his mouth. Nobody knew up until then that he got his ass kicked, and I've been trying to find out who did it. Matt said he had nothing to do with that. He's like, he didn't even know Joe got his ass whooped outside of his place. But I said Joe said he did. I got the video of him saying it. So And the way Joe explains it, you know, he's actually explained the ass whooping, you know. So so my whole thing is that, you know, it could have happened, maybe it happened, but Joe said it happened. So, you know, I just went ahead with the story what Joe said. And now Joe has expressed a lot. Oh, that's right. Joe was on, wasn't he? Did he hide the video already? Or is he playing the piano?
Hey, everybody. Squeezing the sound out of this stuff. It sounds fantastic.
I want peace. Yes, folks, the days of arguing and fighting is over. I want peace. Yeah, you know what? I mean, he's just lying. He just lying until at the day. As soon as he walk out that courtroom, he's gonna be the same person he was before. So nobody believes him. We know he's lying. He looks afraid. Now he's getting angry. See, his frown is upside down.
You would think that if he had a son and that son was living with someone else, do you think there was probably a reason for his son, for him not to raise a child? Do you think there is a reason why someone was prevent Joe from raising a child?
Oh, he said he's not going to court, right? The only thing that's gonna stop him is jail, and a parole that includes no internet. That's the only thing that's gonna fix this. If he goes to jail and then he get paroled out, you know, no internet for 2 years, at least 2 years. 2 years would be enough to probably drive him so bonkers he'll try to do something else to get him locked up, you know. So 2 years is enough. Joe can probably hold out for 3-4 days, but he can't hold out for no 2 years without getting on the internet and saying and aggravating the shit out of somebody.
So there you go. Alvin Snurling is a black supremacist. He doesn't even want me to have kids.
Nope.
That's how much he hates me.
Think about it. If he had kids, what type of world would we have then? What type of, I can't even think of some woman. I don't know, man. I don't know. She would have to be knocked out, unconscious, and tied up in order for Joe to have some kids with her. Any woman.
He's happy that my ribs got crushed.
Oh, yeah, if it happened.
Yeah, you just heard him laughing about it, right?
Yeah, I'm laughing about it again.
So, folks, don't let the dark skin fool you. One Gun is a white female supremacist hiding out in the black man's body. Now he's hunting rabbits with Matt Sprader, using his bar's Facebook as a platform to harass and stalk people with.
So that's his story. That's his story right there, folks. This right here proves that he's trying to make it look like that I'm making Matt Sprader. I instigated this whole incident between him and Matt Sprader. This video proves it right here. When it was him alone who did all this shit. It was him alone who instigated this shit, not me.
AKA trolling. Today we covered it. So yeah, folks, today we covered it. And Alvin...
You see, I don't have a hook over my door hanging my mom's skirt over it. To ward off the bad people who are coming because I aggravate the shit out of them. You know? I don't have that.
Was a schmuck. Once again, he's broken the P.P.O.
Look, did you? Oh shit, I fucked up. Did you see that? He liked his own post. He liked his own post, folks. That's hilarious.
Yeah. And I asked the officer, is it illegal?
Oh shit, more fantasy police reporting.
My mom.
See right there, folks. This Sprader's on the lake, and here he is. Why are you calling my mom? And then he clicks this link to my to my video. He puts my video up there.
Why are you calling my mom?
I didn't call your mom. Matt Sprader called your mom. You know? Yeah, folks. Yeah, so meet these fantasy police. My mom is Joe capable of any other defense these days? Nope, that's all he got. His mom's skirt and a bunch of dead wishes. You know, so here he is. Here he is on Sprader's of the Lakes page, spamming him with videos of me talking about Joe, trying to make people believe that me and Matt Sprader are in cahoots to go after his mom. So everybody, it's I did my couple of hours talking about this shit. I do have more to say about this, but that's gonna be for the after show report tomorrow. Hopefully we can get Polywick Studios and Todd Fox and all the rest of you guys back in here tomorrow for more festivities. But what I got planned now is 12 p.m. my time. Send your mom to court tomorrow, Joe. I'm sure that'll work. Mom, the internet people are trying to imprison me for my crimes. Mom, the internet people are trying to put me in jail again. Please please nail your skirt to my door. That'll stop them. Yeah, Joe. I hope the best for Joe's mom. I hope this nightmare be over for her. I hope I really do hope the judge see things Matt Sprader's way or whatever, and Joe goes to jail. Joe gets locked up, or Joe gets, or he basically takes the internet from Joe. I hope it's one of those things. The only thing that's going to free the internet of this abusive troll is for him to actually be, I'm just hoping they can do something about it, Oh, damn, Z, you still here? I thought you would have been asleep. Jesus Christ. Man. Oh, the show's over with, man. It's over with. I'm about to kick out now. But today's show was very important, folks, because I just went over everything that this moron tried to do and to try to accuse me of while stalking and harassing somebody, so I'm hoping, I really am hoping. I hope Joe's Bonds finds peace. That's what. She been taking me. He don't. It's obviously he doesn't take care of her. She take care of her damn self. He don't take care of his mom. That's just a lie. That's just a lie. That's just a lie that he likes to tell people to make them think that he cares about something other than himself. Yeah, I mean, basically his mom looks after him, but his mom doesn't know no better as to actually monitor him as he's on the internet, Hello? 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 Must not be important. Must not be important. Ugh. His mom looks after him. Joe lied about his mom having cancer to protect his scam. Yeah. So and so Sam Smith is Joe. Joe came over and harassed this man. Then Joe tried to put the whole thing off on me, and then made these little follow up videos to further his bullshit. But you know, that Joe, holy fuck. Joe doesn't know one's number anymore. Joe shouldn't have my number, but I do believe in the court documents that he got from my law office, they may have included my phone number. And I've noticed, like, since he's gotten that, I've been getting some strange calls from 1-800 numbers. So it could be him. It could be him. He probably has my new phone number, but you know, he can't say nothing. He can't call me. I mean, if he says something to me, that's definitely a breach. But he may have my phone number. He may have my new one. So we will see. You know, he's just probably waiting. He's just probably waiting. You know, I know if the police call me or something like that. I know Joe has my number. And as soon as I find that out, I will go. I mean, I'll just add that to the list of shit that I'm going to file for contempt charges on him for breaking the protection order. But he keeps using this video. Joe, you looking at another video that I'm going to put up in my members board, so you better record this one. You know, so there you go. There you go. He's, like I said, he's using me to say that I'm causing him all this pain between him, his mom, and Matt Sprader when he was the one who instigated the whole thing. So I guess that's it for the show, folks. No, Joe didn't call me. It was some 1-800 number. I think it's one of those stupid ass foreign fucking bill collectors or whatever. What they do is they call you and then they hang up, and then when you call them back, they say your name and say thank you for calling, and then start going to fucking bullshit. They did that to me once and I hung up on them. And I said, why did you call and hang up? And it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, but is this? I'm like, man, fuck you, and I hang up on them. Call me back and talk to my fucking voice, my voicemail. I always tell them I'm never gonna pick up the phone again for you. So what they do is they change their numbers and they keep calling me, but that's okay. How many people are gonna do an arcane style tutorial? How many people are gonna do these? God damn it! Once or twice a month somebody does these. But here he is right here. You said behind.
But what's honky tonk? All right, so I got to get back on my butt bones. That was my whole problem. The butt bones incident. That's what I'm going to call it.
I was thinking about getting this. All right, Todd, you're gonna have to tell me where he said that he's not gonna go to court tomorrow, and then I will find it. I'm not gonna listen to this. I'm not gonna listen to this bullshit. But folks, this is what I got in store for the rest of the day. I'm gonna take a break and to come back and do the next part of this scene, and go back. I'm going to actually, while I'm offline, I'm going to go back and render out the first part and re-render this part out, and then start on the next part after this one, which is basically what start the next part after this, which is basically we get into the part to where they jump off the skiff. So yeah, folks. So I'm gonna be back on this today. You know, I'm letting all you guys get a break. I probably will be back until like about 2 p.m. Central Time, probably around 2:30 when I'm gonna get back on, and I also have to do some like upload videos too. So I got a long day ahead of me, you know, and I kind of knew I was gonna have a long day ahead of me. because, like I said, this is my full-time job now. Not since I lost my leg and all this other shit, and I'm basically fully disabled now, and this is my full-time job, folks. And I gotta act like I want to keep this job, so I'm gonna be probably adding more stuff to the channel, rearranging my channel, and making other channels and stuff, and yeah. But I'm still gonna push ahead. I'm still optimistic. I still got a whole computer to build here. As soon as I get the more, I need like 3 more parts for this fucking computer, folks. Everybody, I'll be there. But I do believe Todd Fox is in the process of making a video for the 29th. I think Todd Fox or Don Thack, somebody's in the process of making a video. You know. But I do believe Don Thack just made another video about Joe. And let's see if we can find it. Here we go, folks. Here we go. New sex moves mocap pack, only from True Bones. All public, Joe. Here we go, folks.
He's trying to tell me that what I'm doing is no good. That means, but anyways, obviously me and him were doing a bunch of stuff together.
Also, you know, my videos that's going up on the 29th is very short. It was just to have a timer to pitch. Here it is, folks. Here it is. It says Bang Brothers, curvy ebony goddess miss somebody. And then it says sexy stepdaughter sucks and F's her. Woo. Out of the family, he breaks out of jail to F. Woo. Out of the family, give me my stepdaughter a. Whoa. Whoa. So Joe's over here watching his incest porn. Okay, 15. All right, thanks. So here's Joe watching incest porn. There it is, folks. There he is. That's my mom's computer. That's not mine. Right. 15. Let's see. He said it's 15.25 for the denial video.
And I don't know what those crazy people are talking about over there. I'm not going to court tomorrow. I don't got time for any of that cockamamie bullcrap. That's all made up, fake kid stuff, pranks.
Oh. Sorry, folks. Oh, yeah, no, I did cut my screen up. Hold up, folks. Hold up. All right, folks. Here we go. Here, I got this. So this is hold on. Let me go back over to Don Thack's video. Here you go.
He's trying to tell me that what I'm doing is no good. That means, but
here it is, folks.
Anyways, obviously me and him were doing a bunch of stuff together.
Look at this. Bang Bros, curvy ebony goddess miss, I don't know, Miss Low, sexy stepdaughter sucks and F's her. Woo. Out of the family, he breaks out of jail too. Ooh. Out of the family, giving my stepdad a ooh. So this is him, right? This is him getting busted. This is him getting busted for, first of all, being hypocritical, because I was on YouTube one day and I did a search and a whole bunch of Pornhub links popped up. And I was like, well, anytime you do a search for anything, sometimes this should have happened. And he said, and he was up here like showing the shit like, oh, one gun doing this, one gun watches porn. With BBC doesn't stand for big bad cupcakes, you know. And look at him, he's straight up downloading incest porn, incest porn, folks. His own kids. He gets off to dominant black women and his own kids. More info than he has ever wanted, but mistakes, but makes sense, and he blamed that on his mother. Yeah, you should have spliced in the video where he blamed that was his mom's computer. You should just say, you like, that was my mom's computer. I mean, you should have like right after this, you should have said, and the reason for this. It was my mom's computer, and just leave it like that. Throwing your mom under the bus by Joseph Earl McPeak. That's what you should have did to this video, because he said that. You know, you can find that and just re-up this video and put that behind it. And the reason why Joe was downloading incest porn, because it wasn't my computer, it's my mom's. You know, he wasn't my computer, it's my mom's. You lying sack of turd.
And I don't know what those crazy people are talking about over there. I'm not going to court tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, somebody needs to make this and split this one up too.
I don't got time for any of that cockamamie bullcrap. That's all made up, fake, kid stuff, pranks. Plus, I'm not really in the condition. I can't.
I'm sorry.
Really, I mean, my back is killing me. This is all I can really do is breathe, drink,
insult and harass people for no reason,
eat and play piano. That's all I can do. That's okay, though. I'm not going to court for the trolls.
Oh, you going to court for Matt Sprader. You ain't going to court for the trolls. You're going to court for Matt Sprader. Let's get this right. Pure evil. Said it before. I always say it again. Joe's pure evil. My bad back. You can't send me to jail with a bad back. Believe me, they can send you to jail for a bad back. I had a friend who was fucking he was fucking paralyzed from the waist down. They sent his ass to jail. So if you think they ain't gonna send your pretty self to jail, well, think again, Joe. That's oh, Don Thack.
They think I'm going to court for them. That's crazy.
No,
all that, man.
You're not going to court for me. You're going to court for yourself. You got to prove to the court that it's legal to stalk and harass somebody 24/7. All right, that's it for that. Well, I'm going to sit back today and watch China Uncensored, China's Genocide Schools, followed by, well, we just saw that, followed by, damn, ain't nothing here to watch. Return of Soundwave Comic Expo. Oh. Well, I'm going to see if I can find some entertainment while eating me some lunch, folks. I think I am done for the day. I think I'm done for the day. I've given you all 2 hours and 18 minutes of entertainment about Joey. And then I'm going to come back later on this afternoon, and we're going to work on the last part of this. So, last part of this, and then I'm going to take a look at Red Ink's project that he worked on and sent me. I'm trying to get a look at that today. So, I got some more stuff ahead of me today, folks. I'm not stopping. I'm going to do Red Ink's video as an upload versus a live stream because I think it was better if I do like that because, you know, I might make a mistake and have to fix it. So, but yeah, folks, you guys, easy hair dynamics. I gotta watch that. You guys have a good day. You guys have a good day. And once again, on March 29th pre-show, are you ready? Are you guys ready for the outcome? Less than a day to go, Joe. I thought your health was something for us to all be jealous of, Joe. By the way, folks, if you like this show or like any topics I talk about or any of the things that I do on my channel, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. You know, please like, subscribe, and fun stream. Peace out. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Well, especially hit the like button because the like button kind of helps this video out and helps more people try to find me. The only person that don't want nobody to find me is Joe himself, but I do other things on this channel. This is just one of the things that I planned on doing a while ago. And I'd like to thank you guys for showing up. The Peanut Gallery. Rand Ink, I always have to say Rand Ink, my #1 member. Hey, Rand, get some more people to join me. If you really want to, if you guys really want to get keep up to par or get special treatment, join my memberships. You know, I tell people to join my membership because I do animation. A lot of you guys like when I do animation, and the members can actually say what they want me to do next. You know, so if you send me a message through the membership community, stuff like that, and say you would like to see this or whatever, I will do it. You know, I will do it. You know, I will do it and make sure you see it. So. Because I gotta do, I will actually do a video and upload it, you know, and in some cases I'll probably call some of y'all through Skype or something and try to talk to you all while I redo something that you've made. Go ahead, man, get your reaction video. I will talk to you guys later. This is One Gun. I'm signing off. You guys do have a great day, and don't forget the 29th is tomorrow. This was the pre-show. Recapping everything that's happened over the past few weeks. And my question to you guys are you ready? All right, I'm out of here. This is One Gun, and I'm signing out. But before I go, I like to play my favorite song. And this is Todd Fox's favorite song. This is everybody's favorite song. Because this is basically the anthem for this whole Joe bullshit. And I'm just glad that... I mean, this guy's must be making a lot of money if me playing his music. But everybody knows when you hear this, I'm either coming on or leaving. And right now, folks, I'm leaving. Enjoy the music.
Sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, no, no. I know it's hard to be polite, and it's easy being petty. My mama used to tell tell me gotta use you when he ready. Man, it's crazy how my brother said it could've been my cell. It's either prison or a grave, that's what everybody tell me. Man, life ain't a beach, it's a female dog. I'm staying 10 toes down, though I still might fall. Oh yeah, now I done came through, knocking pictures off you all. Cause loving people who persecute you, it's still a tough be a light up on my path and a lamp under my feet. I know my faith strong, but my flesh still kinda weak. When that victory be looking like the verge of defeat, and I feel that disrespect, help me turn my other cheek and say, sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, no, no. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No. See, it's hard to be polite. It's easy being petty. Mama used to tell me, gotta use you when you're ready. Cause I ain't working on my own timing. Ain't got no diamonds on me, but I stay shining. Yeah, yeah. They say the world would be a better place if we take out the hate.
Stop all the hate right now.
Yeah. Let's keep it real, it'd be better if we just subtract the fake. Yeah, so be a light up on my path and a lamp under my feet. I know my faith strong, but my flesh still kinda weak. When that victory be looking like the verge of defeat, and I feel that disrespect, help me turn my other cheek and say, sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, I ain't been right more than I've been wrong, and it still can't hurt me. No, it just can't hurt me. No. No, you just can't hurt me. No, you just can't hurt me. No, no, no.